My name is Rudy Arn. I own a company called DryPaT. We do drywall paint and trim in the Middle Tennessee area, and we also do drywall paint, trim, framing, and stucco in our Florida market. My background is, I have a lot of stuff in my background, but I would say out of college, I was a builder working for a home builder. In the recession of 2008, I went to work for my drywall paint and trim contractor at the time. From there, I learned the business and went off on my own in 2017. I have found value in working with David in being able to have a person who has been through the same challenges that I have, someone who's able to take an impartial approach to my business and what should be done in order to achieve the goals that I wanted to achieve. It's one thing to talk to people who teach in classrooms and things like that, and motivational speakers and all that kind of crap, when they've never done it themselves. Whereas with David, I've been able to see that you can take your real life experiences and impart that wisdom, what you learned out of that, onto me, and then I can therefore apply it in my business. And that's really beneficial. The other great benefit that I see from talking with is it forces me to think about things that need to be thought about when I'm working on my business as opposed to in my business. So it's very easy to get lost in the shuffle of answering emails and doing bids and things of that nature. Whereas when I have to sit down and talk with you and review everything that we talked about a few weeks prior, it's making me take a step back and look at the business and see what needs to be done, and then getting your input on that. I think those would be the biggest things that I have found benefit from with David. I would say that the way that we've worked together and what we've done is how it's helped me in the business is, I think when I first came to David, we were about a $7 to $8 million business. That has grown to a $15 million business today. I was working 60 hours a week, and I now work maybe 20 hours a week in my business and on my business. Several days of the week, I do not go into the office at all. The biggest benefit I think that I've had from working with David is the growth in income and the growth in freedom by being able to take a step back, grow the business into a place where I can then enjoy my life away from my business. Without someone having referred me, any of that would have been achieved because I didn't have the framework or the nudge or the person, the cheerleader, if you will, in the background saying, this will work, just do it, trust me, this will work. And so, yeah, having that's been the biggest benefit, is just a complete lifestyle change, income change, all of that kind of stuff that I don't think I ever would have had without the consulting. I would recommend working with David because, just from my experience, the return on investment is huge in that my lifestyle change, my income change, all of that kind of stuff. That's great. That's huge on the one side. But on the other side, it's also peace of mind and knowing that we have a plan and that we are headed in the correct direction, which is the direction that I want my business to go, knowing that I'm not the only one making that decision. So having David in my corner makes me more confident in my decisions, more confident in where I'm headed. And honestly, the biggest reason is just because it's worked. I think that I can tell anyone out there, if you're struggling to find either time, peace of mind, or growth in your business, that all those things started to come on when I started doing the things that David was telling me to do. So that would be why I would suggest you to anyone, and I have suggested you to several people.